Okay, just on another matter too. A lot of people ask me to explain to them how the unit actually works. I've got a test result here from the Department of Electrical Engineering at Santa Clara University. It's written by two guys which have both got PhDs. And in this document they go into a great deal of explanation on how a capacitive load works. But there's something here which explains it very simply, which even I understand. I'm certainly not an electrical engineer. But in this graph here, it shows the dotted line here as your voltage. So at the top here, the brown line in the middle here is an oven or a hot water service. If it was a straight line, it would be a dead short circuit. But you can see it's very compressed, so there's a big difference between there and there. The blue line is a washing machine or swimming pool pump, and again, it's a lot more compressed than your voltage one. But the green line is with the power saver. Now, the next graph over here, as it shows again, the voltage. Just back one page too many here. There we go. The black line is your voltage. The broken line here is your current without a power saver, and the solid line is your current with. If you look at all these little bits here, and here, and here, and here, 50 times a second, all these little bits are saved up in the capacitors and converted into working power, where they would normally go back to the street through your neutral link. So a lot of people ask, how do you save power? What you're doing is you're actually making more efficient use of the power you have there. It doesn't cut down the voltage or the amperage. A lot of people think, oh, you cut down your power consumption. It doesn't. It just makes it more efficient what you're using. Because if you had a hairdryer which needed 240 volts and 600 watts to operate, it still needs 240 volts and 600 watts. But what you're doing is picking up all those little bits of wasted power 50 times a second and converting them into working power. And that's exactly the principle of the power saver. Does that make sense now?
Yes, thank you for explaining.
Thank you. Now I'll get you the details here. Now, what I mentioned to you a little earlier may be of interest to you. I'd like to take a moment after I've got your details here. I don't know what you do for a living, but this is probably the easiest job I've ever had. Right? It's very simple to demonstrate, and I'd like to show you how you can actually make some dollars out of power saver doing a bit of work part-time. Would you be interested in having a look?
Okay.
Terrific. Okay, let me just fix this up and we'll get that done.